Oh, and here's one of the best plastics, I think. The infamous skinny little white boys from SMA. Yep, good thing I kept this stuff. Real necessary. I'm Nick Halkias. I'm a sales dude for Nike SB. I'm not afraid to like get in the garbage. I was going through a garbage and I found an Atari 2600 with games in the boxes, and I pulled out, you know, I was looking through them, and this guy had these nudie pictures stashed, and they're disgusting. They're absolutely disgusting, so it's not me or anyone I know. It's just, there's a magazine called like Lost or Found or something like that, and they have like a porno issue. I always wanted to send that. They're all horrible, dude. It was funny, these were my neighbors, like my parents' neighbors. Like I go by and I kind of saw there was like toys and stuff, so I was like, fuck it, and I grabbed all the garbage, I go, pull it out. I'm like, fuck, it's an Atari 2600. And then I open up the one box and these were in there. This Blender painting I got off Neil after we start communicating a bit, and it's fucking rad, dude. It's just these aliens surrounding these dudes in a Mercedes. You know, that's everything you, I don't know. When I think of Neil, I think of just weird little drawings, weird characters, weird spacey. This is another one of my favorite things I've gotten from Neil, which it's Tiger Woods. And he's staring off into space, these geometric patterns, and it says, cleaner acid, clearer vision. I think it's epic, and it's next to my signed Timothy Leary sheet of acid. I got that from Neil one day in the mail, that little drawing of the guy on the motorcycle, that Brat Reed print. He actually used his own blood to color the print. Pretty crazy. He always stamps his stuff and it's in his blood. I'm the biggest fucking nerd. I'm not gonna ever hear the end of it once this comes out. All right. And we will go deeper into my obsessive compulsiveness. This is what poor people use as flat files. There's some more acid. When I was a buyer at Westside, befriended this gentleman, Harry at Monkey Business. And Harry told me he knew where they printed all the World Blind era sticker sheets. So I got the name of the printer and we hit him up and I bought the archive. So what these are uncut sticker sheets. This is actually a Dune graphic. This is using the printing process somehow. This was one of his graphics. I think it looked cool framed. But this is basically the archive of the printer that did all of the world era graphics. This was a girl board similar to the Stickorama, where it was like a basketball court and you got this sticker sheet of basketballs and players. And there's like a few different color versions. Black and white. A lot of those. The World Industries pitchforks. This is the one I got really psyched on, dude. The Valley, the Barnyard. I like how, you know, they didn't want to waste space. There's a little foundation stickers in the midst. Henry Sanchez, Terminator. Did this one right here. So sick, dude. 100 bottles of beer on the wall. God, the Chapman, I think I got like every color. Man, they still smell gnarly too. There we go, 101. Here's some early chocolate and girl. Supercock, Costin. Oh, this is rad, dude, the Firm. Joe Gruber, man. Him and his brother. Good dudes. Foundation. This was the Stickorama board. No clear, only that night. Henry Sanchez. Blow Up Dolls. Here we go, Jason Lee. Little Chicken Hawk. Rudy Johnson. Dune. Chris Bernard. Some World, oh, sick. This one's incredible, dude. Evan Hancock's Chocolate Team. And this is how sick I get, dude. Like, oh, Transworld business. It has John and Ed in it. You gotta keep it. Like, you're gonna need that one day, you know? Got these from GSD. Got three pieces of Gonz art from GSD that I thought was pretty epic. This is a drawing of like a Jesus crucified to a money symbol, and that just totally reminds me of the rad grip tape art you'd see Gonz do in the 80s, and this weird little like stained glass. It's so rad. It's just old Mark art. This is a piece of the Big Brother archive. So if you grew up reading Big Brother, they would always do these 90210 reviews, and that's Brenda, and I forgot the other one's name, and they're always, you know, teasing that like it looked like her eye was moving up and down her face, so she's like real cockeyed. There's Cossack. Ooh, I gotta keep this one out. Sick little Clyde illustration. Here's Cossack. It's a Mardi Gras article they did, shooting fireworks at him. Here's a Templeton, that's his head. I know I got the rest of the archives in the other box too. Doesn't end, dude. But when Clyde receives this too, dude, he's gonna be, you son of a bitch, you bottle that shit off me over the years.